Aloha friends, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. Welcome to video number 4 or part 4 of my collection series. Today is all about devices and tools. I'm going to show you all my devices and tools in my collection, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of them in this video. So I do have a lot here, and hopefully it won't be as long as the other videos, and every time I say it, it ends up being a long video, so let's hope for the best here. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that my neck is really stiff today. I figured it out. There's 3 things that are leading to my neck tension. 1 is stress, 2 is my pillow, 3 is I need to go into the chiropractor and get an adjustment. I know that a couple of my cervical vertebrae are out because today when I was doing some mobility work on my body before I started working out, I do the lacrosse ball and foam roll and do some dynamic stretching. And I took the lacrosse ball to my neck, and where I'm tense, and I could tell that the vertebrae is out. So I do need to get an adjustment. My chiropractor is open right now, but with what's going on, I just don't feel comfortable going there because I mean, you're laying down on the table, even though they're disinfecting it. I just don't want to take that chance. So hopefully I can bear with this if I can't fix it on my own for the meantime by releasing all the tension. But what's happening is I have so much tension that it's making my shoulders go forward, and it's, you know, making my gobble look a little bit worse. But anyhow, yeah, so I apologize for that if I may go like this and stuff like that. All right, so let's get into my tools. I hope you all are doing well and staying healthy and safe. And let's get into this, shall we? So the first tool I'm gonna go over is the Glow Pro. This is a micro needling tool, guys, or derma roller. I picked this up off of QVC. They had it on special, like, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I have been looking at this. It's very interesting. I was curious about the technology behind it. Here is the roller. Now, it does take batteries. They do have one that you can plug into the wall and uses batteries. So this one has batteries. This has red LED light therapy in it, and it also vibrates or pulsates. This, the technology behind this is actually really nice. And the LED light therapy isn't really on your skin that long to make a difference, and it all depends on your technique on how you use this. But I will tell you what I love about this tool are a couple of things. One is I like that it's balanced and it feels comfortable in your hand. And so with that said, you don't use a lot of pressure on your skin. When you microneedle, you do not want to put pressure. You just lightly put the needles on the skin and let the roller do its work without you pushing into the skin. The other thing that I love about this roller is that you just have to replace the heads, where most rollers, you have to replace the entire thing, which there's a lot of plastic on there, which creates a lot of waste. This, you do not have to do that. You just buy the rollers. They are like $35 each. You replace them about every 3 months, depending on how much you use it. If you use it like 2 or plus more times a week, then you definitely want to replace it like every 3 months. If you're only using them like, you know, once a month, then you could, you know, justify and, you know, when you want to replace that. But if you are using them quite frequently, definitely recommended that you replace these every 3 months and you disinfect them after each use. Now, okay, so I know what you guys are going to ask me, do I think that this is worth $200? And the answer is no. I paid $150 for it, and I'll tell you what came in this. I don't think it's worth it, but in the long run, what I love about it is that you're not wasting so much plastic, and that these are you can buy these for replacement instead of buying the whole thing every time. And when you buy a whole roller, they usually run you like anywhere from $35 to $40 on a good quality roller. Those cheap ones that you find on Amazon, please do not buy those. They are bad for your skin. You know, a lot of them, the the needles aren't perfectly round, they're jagged, and they can tear your skin. I can get in a tangent here. So I'm debating on whether or not if I'm going to do a video on this, because this is using needles on your skin. Even though this is out there, it's approved and everything, but I am liable for this. And I don't know if I want to put something out there, but I will tell you the videos that I've seen on this roller are not good. Not good at all. Even by the company, it's not good. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. They're dragging this all over the skin. And when you microneedle, you go in small sections. You don't go in long sections and drag it into your skin. You go in short sections or small sections, right? And every time you're done with that section, you lift it off and then you go. So when you microneedle, you do it in all these different directions because you're creating microchannels in the skin for product penetration and to like injure the skin. So it signals the collagen and elastin in the skin to repair itself, to help with fine lines and wrinkles, laxicity in the skin, scarring. It's a really great treatment, and it does work. When you microneedle, you go in small sections, and you can go up and down or horizontal, but you go up and down 5 to 10 times. Then you move horizontal, go in that section, 5 to 10 times, lift it off the skin. Then you go in an X pattern, like diagonal 5 to 10 times, and then on the other side 5 to 10 times. And every time you are going to move this roller into your next position, lift it off the skin. Do not drag it on the skin. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if you drag it on the skin. You will create micro tears in your skin and damage it. You don't want that to happen, because when you create those micro tears in your skin and you damage it, guess what? You're going to get more fine lines and wrinkles. You're damaging your barrier. Your skin's not going to repair itself properly. Now, with this one, I got this face roller. It's 0.3. This is great for product penetration. And you can use this 2 to 3 times a week. I know that they say that you could use it, every day. I don't recommend doing it every day, especially if you have sensitive skin. I like to use it 2 times a week, sometimes just once a week. What came in this kit was the face roller and the eye attachment. Now, the eye attachment is 0.3 as well, and I like this. It fits perfectly around the eyes. It's great for your nose, and it's also good for between your brows too. It's great for the smaller sections. I love it. What I purchased separately from this was I purchased the specific lip one. Now, this specific lip one is 0.2 on the needle, and it has these silicone bumpers on it so you don't go too far into your lips, but you can use this on top of your lips and around your mouth. The skin is a little bit thinner and more sensitive here. So if you're going to use 0.3, which you can, it might hurt. I know what you guys are going to ask me, does this hurt? It doesn't hurt, but if you get into areas where you're a little bit more sensitive, like the top of your cheeks, around your lip here, and on your forehead, there is a little bit of prickliness that you will feel, but it's not bad, especially at these needle lengths. But if you're going to use like 0.5, I know for me, 0.5 I'm sensitive to, and I definitely would need to numb it. I try not to because I don't like putting that stuff on my skin, but yeah, I tried to get by with it. So, and I also did pick up the body roller. This is 0.5. I like to use this on my chest. This, you could use it on your arms wherever you see the skin where it's, looking, a little lax on your arms. A lot of people like to use it underneath their arms. You can use this on your legs, your butt. It's supposed to help, tighten and firm the skin. I haven't used it on my body yet. I've only used it on my chest. Now, with these rollers, you replace them every 3 months. And this one, I don't know if I would repurchase it, just because I feel like with the eye roller and the face roller, I can do my lips just fine. But those of you who are a little bit sensitive might really like this because the needle is only 0.2. So, so what else came in this package was an empty bottle for your sanitizer. What you use for your sanitizer is 70 plus isopropyl alcohol. You just spray it on your rollers. And then also it came with a jar of the Glow Pro Skin Prep Pads and then 5 individual packets. The ingredients in here are just okay. I wouldn't say that it's totally completely clean, but the ingredients don't really bother me that much. You can just wipe your skin with alcohol before you microneedle. And let me tell you something. One of the other things I don't like about this tool is if you decided to pick this up and you get something like this, where I got the rose gold one, it looks really pretty, it's got a design on it, opt for the white one. And I'll tell you, unless this bothers you, but from spraying the tips with alcohol to sanitize them, it is eating away at the paint, and it sort of did it on my tool right here too. So what I do is I take this off and I spray the tip with the alcohol. I find that works best, and it doesn't damage the rest of the tool. All right, so overall, I do like this tool, and there is another one that I really like. If you guys are thinking about this, if you don't want to invest, you know, $150, $250 in this Glow Pro, is Skin Beautiful RX carries a really nice dermal roller or micro needling tool. It's very nice quality. The handle is really nice and balanced. It's like $35, I believe. But the only thing I don't like about that is that it's a lot of plastic on it. So, but if you're gonna microneedle, you don't want to spend that much money, that's the one I would recommend. I tried the Gin Amber microneedling tools, and they are really nice quality, but I noticed that one of my needles started to rust, and I didn't like that. And I don't know, so, which kind of surprised me. So I didn't really like that. All right, so that's enough on that tool. All right, so my next device here, this is an LED light therapy device. This is from Koiism. So this has a product penetration. It has anti-aging light in it, which is sort of red. It has a brightening light in it, and it also has the blue light for acne. This one is different technology versus a regular LED light therapy. This uses light pulse technology, and it's supposed to reach further into the skin. So I really like this. When I was using it, I did notice like within 10 days that my skin was looking really nice and tight. But what I don't like about this is all the modes except for the acne mode is every time you start it, it starts off for 3 minutes in this vibration mode, and it's kind of strong, and I do not like it. And every time you lift it off the skin and you put it back on, it will start off in that vibration mode again. This one, you move around the face. It says you have to, you know, use something that gives you good slip, that doesn't block the light. So like something hydrating, like your moisturizer that doesn't have light blocking properties in it. And you move this around your face, and you do it for like 20 minutes. I had some questions about this, and they didn't get back to me. That's why you never have seen me talked about this. It's just kind of like they sent this for me and wanted me to review it. And then when I reached out to them, it's like they weren't there anymore. So that's why I don't really talk about this, and I haven't really brought it up. It's a nice little tool. I think it runs like $149. It lasts for 2 uses, and then you got to charge it. Not something that I would recommend. That's why I don't really talk about it, but I just wanted to show it to you. So I have that LED device. My favorite LED light for wrinkles is the light Stim for wrinkles. I've had this since 2010, guys. This is a fabulous red LED light therapy device. What I love about this one is, it's not plugged in, is that it has 3 lights in it. You have the amber light, you have the red infrared light, and then you have red LED light therapy. All these really target the collagen to go up to the surface, repair those fine lines and wrinkles, skin laxicity, and, you know, continue to build that collagen. This is a really nice quality LED light therapy device. It's one of the most powerful that I have found on the market, and it's meant to last a lifetime. When you invest in a light stim LED light, it will last you for the rest of your life. Like I said, I've had this since 2010. So I've had this for 10 years, guys. Now the new ones are a little bit smaller, and I believe like they have a beeper in them. So when you hold LED light therapy on your area for concern for 3 minutes, and then when 3 minutes is up, you move it to the next area of concern. Mine doesn't have that, so I just use the timer on my Apple Watch and set it for 3 minutes, and then I move it around my face. But this one, you will see results with this. I love this. I love the 3 different lights. I think these are like $250. These are the best LED lights on the market, in my opinion. I would love to get a panel and just sit in front of the panel versus having a device like this and holding it in each spot for 3 minutes. When I do this one, I either do it before my microcurrent. If I don't do microcurrent, then I do it at night while I'm watching TV on top of my skincare. And when you're using this, you do not want to use any acids or retinols on your skin, anything that's, you know, exfoliating, because it can make you really photosensitive. So think, if you're using photosensitive products at night, you do not want to use LED light therapy. You use this before on bare skin, and then you can go in with your well-aging products like retinols or vitamin A's, acids and stuff like that. So this is my favorite one for LED. The next device here I have, so I keep my devices in these little Fit Glow bags, guys, that I get with my orders. I have so many of them. I don't know what to do with them. So the next device here I have is the Dermaflash. This is what I use to dermaplane my skin, or basically shave it. Now, this is another device that I don't think is worth $200. This is $199. They may have lowered the price, but it pulsates in it, and you use these blades. You have to buy the refillables. They're like this. They have a guard on them, which is nice, so it helps prevent, you know, nicks and cuts, but you can still nick yourself with this. When you turn it on, it vibrates, and it has 2 settings. You have a low setting for the vibration, and then you have a high setting for the vibration. I've just continued to go ahead and buy the replacement blades for this. And the reason for that is because out of all the ones that I've seen, they do have the less waste on them, guys. There's not very much plastic on here, and the ones that you can buy that are refillable, like the stacked blade, there is still quite a bit of plastic on it, and the stacked ones are kind of expensive. So I buy it, I pay $40 for 8 blades on QVC.com as a refill, and I use these more than once. I know they tell you that you can't, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to throw it out. But what I do is, after I'm done using this, I sterilize it, and then I let it dry, and then I put it back here in the container after it's been cleaned to store it. So I use it for 2 times. Now, definitely would not recommend spending the $200 on this. I have this because they did send it to me for review, and I just ended up going with it. Might as well, right? Okay, so next device here I have, which is one of my favorites. This is the My Skin Buddy. This is a fabulous tool. This I recommend for everyone. This is really great if you're short on time and you want to get some sort of treatment in it, because you can use this without any extra products, gels or creams, without purchasing any special gels or creams. So this has 6 different modes. You have your first mode, which is your cleansing mode, which is red LED light therapy, ultrasonic vibration, and positive ions. And there is also thermal heat in here as well to help attract dirt and oil out of the pores along with those positive ions. And then you have the red LED light therapy, which stimulates collagen and elastin. It's great for your aging concerns such as fine lines and wrinkles and skin elasticity. Your second mode is your blue light mode. And blue light, let's go back. Blue light helps with acne. This blue light helps kill P. acnes bacteria. So if you get breakouts, use blue light. It will help kill the bacteria and calm the breakout. Next mode is green light therapy. So green light therapy is great for hyperpigmentation, calming, and redness in the skin. And all the separate modes from the cleansing mode is the one that's different. And then there's also a mode that does not have LED light therapy for people who are photosensitive. But the blue, green, and red LED light therapy and the multi-light function all have negatively charged ions, and also the ultrasonic vibration, which helps with product penetration. Here's red LED light therapy. Here is the multi-skin mode. If you have all the concerns, acne, fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, that's when you would use multi-skin mode. And then you have photosensitive mode, which is just ultrasonic vibration and negatively charged ions. And then you press and hold the button in the center and it turns off. So each mode is 5 minutes long. I love this device. I love it to use to cleanse my skin. It really helps keep my pores clean. I love to use it for product penetration. This is a great device to use before your microcurrent treatments. And the reason for that is you cleanse your skin on it. If you cleanse your skin on the cleansing mode, it heats up and it really helps warm up those tissues before you do microcurrent. Microcurrent works really nicely when your tissues are nice and warm before you start. I love the My Skin Buddy, one of my favorite devices. I have a video on this device. I've used this quite a bit in a lot of my videos actually. Love that device. Next device I have here, this is the Qyksonic Zoe. This is a cleansing device, guys. This is made out of a medical grade silicone that resists bacteria. You have this really nice side right here that has these little nubbies on it to cleanse your skin. And you have this one on this other side, which is great for product penetration. There is 16 speeds on this. And what I love about this cleansing device is the way that it's angled. It's really nice to get into the areas like around your nose and everything like that. So for me, I do not use this that often because I prefer the My Skin Buddy for my skin versus this. But if you're someone who likes this sort of thing, I definitely would recommend the Zoe. They did come out with a whole new line of these. I think they still have this one available. I'm not so sure. But yeah, it's a great cleansing device. If you're not looking for LED light therapy, this is really, really nice to use on your skin. So there's that. As you can tell, I don't really use the Zoe that often. All right, so my next device here, I have another device here. I have a couple more devices. Gosh, I have a lot. Okay, so my next device is the Kansa Ultrasonic Spatula Scrubber. I love the Kansa. The Kansa is awesome. Now, let me tell you what I use the Kansa for. So I use the Kansa for extractions on my skin. My skin is prone to distended capillaries or broken capillaries. So if someone comes in and does extractions with their fingers and they use too much pressure, guess what? I will get a broken capillary, especially around my nose. The Kansa Ultrasonic Spatula is great for getting out extractions. It's a really nice, gentle way to do it. Great device to use if you can't get out and get a facial to get your extractions professionally removed. It's great if you have large pores and you get a lot of dirt and debris in those large pores. You can go in and use the Kansa Ultrasonic Spatula. Other thing I love the Kansa Ultrasonic Spatula for is that it has this function on it called pad. So pad is a firming and lifting function. You use this if you want to give yourself a quick lift or smooth out some fine lines, you know, give yourself like you just had a quick microcurrent treatment. That's what the pad function does. But the only thing is that the results do not last on the pad function. It's just something like really quick. If you don't have time to do microcurrent, but you want some lift and sculpting on your skin, use the pad function. Love it. It's awesome. So this device is awesome. You can pick it up on Amazon. I think it's like $40. Wonderful device. You can use this to exfoliate your skin. You can use this for product penetration, firm and tone the skin, and for extractions. Love, love, love this device. I have videos on that as well. Guys, I don't put cards up for my videos because I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's kind of like too much pressure and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys want me to start doing that, because I don't do it now. I've done it on a couple of them, but I don't know, I kind of get annoyed when I watch people's videos and that slides through. I don't like that. Just like when people put the commercials throughout their video or the ads, I do not like that, and I am not going to do that to you guys, because like it seems like right when they're getting into a good point, a freaking ad pops up, and it's so annoying, especially if they don't have them to where you could skip them. So I will not be doing that, guys. I only put the ads at the beginning. So that's enough of that rant. Okay, so I have the Ziip. This is a microcurrent device, micro nanocurrent device. You guys have heard me talk about the Ziip. Ziip is great for those who travel. There's a lot of different programs on here, which is nice. You have your acne program. You have one for hyperpigmentation. You have one for just sculpting. You have a primer program. There's like 8 different programs on the Ziip. What I love about the Ziip, fits in your hand. It's really easy to use. If you follow the programs, very, very nice. Results, I don't really see a lot of lifting and toning with the Ziip. What I find the Ziip is good for is it gives your skin a really nice plump and glow, and it makes your skin look like you just had a facial. Lovely device for that, but if you're looking for something with more lifting and toning, I would recommend the Myolift. The total clearing program on this is really good. I haven't used pigmentation because I don't have any pigmentation. I love sensitive, energize. Instant gratification is too strong for me. Before I took the microcurrent certification class with 70 Wellness, I didn't know that if you get any sort of muscle twitching when you're using microcurrent, that is actually not a good sign, that it results in producing less ATP, which is not good because ATP is the energy of the cells, which help, build that collagen and elastin. It energizes the cells so you get a better lift and longer lift in the skin when you're using microcurrent. So Ziip is great for those who the Myolift looks intimidating. There's also the new face. I don't like the new face. I find it's way too strong. A lot of muscle twitching with that one. That one did give me a lot of migraines when I used that. With the Ziip, I do find that their conductive gels are really expensive. Now they're promoting them as you can leave them on as a mask after for a treatment. They do have, treatment ingredients in them, so you can leave them on like a mask. But yeah, they are very expensive, especially to pay $120 for a conductive gel. That's a lot of money. And if you use the Ziip like 2 to 3 times a week, a conductive gel will last you roughly around a month and a half to 2 months. If you only use it once a week, that will last you probably 3+ months. All right, so there's the Ziip. It's great to travel with. It's really easy. All right, so And one charge on the Ziip lasts about, it will last me when I was using it like 2 weeks. One thing I will say about this Zoe, this Qyksonic Zoe cleansing device is that I've had this for, I think, almost 2 years now, and I've only charged it once. Of course, I don't use it that often, but gosh, this charge holds for a long time on this, which makes it great for traveling. All right, so the next device and the final device that I have is the Myolift Mini. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you have seen my videos on this. This is my favorite microcurrent device, guys. I love this one. This is not only the best one in my opinion on the market, it's a professional at-home microcurrent device, and it's less than the Ziip and the NuFace, and you get better results in your skin. So I haven't used the Myolift for 3 weeks on my skin. I'm going on my 4th week, and I'll tell you the reason why is that I have been under so much stress, and I clenched my jaw. My neck is really tense, my jaw is really tense, and I have all this facial tension in my face. For the last 4 weeks, I have been working on releasing that tension by doing facial massage every other night and using the Kansa wand every morning. It's working, guys. And once all this facial tension gets released, that's when I'm going to start back up with my Myolift treatments. So let me go over the device, and then I'm going to give you guys some wonderful tips about microcurrent. So this is the Myolift device. What I love about this device is that you have a couple of different programs. You have erase mode. Erase mode is meant to lengthen the muscle, you know, help elongate it. And then you have educate, which shortens the muscles. That's your lifting mode. So erase really helps for fine lines and wrinkles by smoothing out the muscle and releasing that tension and helping smooth out your fine lines and wrinkles. And then for your lifting mode, you use educate. Now, in this box, it comes with the probes. The probes are my favorite to use. I see the best results with the probes. You have the option to purchase the gloves. The gloves are a wonderful option if you don't want to use conductive gel or you're short on time. You just use water with those. They also have an eye and lip mask. So here's the eye mask and here is the lip mask. These are wonderful for quick treatments when you don't want to use this all over your face. What you could do is throw on an eye mask or the lip mask for a targeted treatment and just sit back and relax for 20 minutes. You use these for 10 minutes on erase mode and then 10 minutes on educate mode. And you could play around with your levels. You could do level 1 at first. If you don't really see, you know, really good the results, you can up the intensity or try it on level 2. It's up to you and how much your skin is, but always start out low and work your way up. Don't go high too fast, because if you get any sort of muscle twitching, that's not a good sign. Remember, that decreases ATP. My favorite sheet masks that I love to use with the eye and lip masks are these Orgade sheet masks. These are all organic sheet masks. All 3 of them work fabulous. There's a Greek yogurt one, there's an anti-aging and moisturizing one, and a vitamin C and revitalizing mask. You can get these in a multi-pack. I picked these up from Beauty Heroes, and 6 comes in here for, I think, like $30. These are my favorite, by the way. So I love it because the sheet mask is sustainable and they're organic, and you can use all 3 of them with the Myolift Mini. I tried a couple with from Whole Foods that already come in sections where you have a top section and a bottom section. Those are really nice too. These I cut in half because I can't use the eye and lip mask at the same time because I only have one Myolift Mini. If I had another one or the 600, I can use them both at the same time and just use one full sheet mask. But what I like to do is I like to cut these in half so I don't waste the sheet mask, and I'll start out with the eyes first. And then after I'm done doing an eye treatment, if I want to do a lip treatment, then I put on the bottom half and do the lip treatment. So this is by far my favorite microcurrent device. This is my favorite device in all of my devices. My second favorite device would be the My Skin Buddy. And my third favorite device from that would be the Light Stim for Wrinkles, guys. Now, with microcurrent, I want to talk to you a few things. Microcurrent works best when your skin is hydrated. If you have dehydrated skin, or if you're not drinking enough water, you want to make sure that you keep that skin hydrated and you're getting your water intake in to see the best results. When you have that hydration in your skin, you get really good conductivity throughout the tissues and you will see a better lift. A good thing to do right before you do your microcurrent treatment, like a half an hour or an hour before, make sure you drink at least a glass of water. It gets in there and hydrates the skin and the tissues. Another thing with microcurrent, which I never hear anybody talk about, and this is one of the reasons too why I came out with my facial tension release massage video. When you are doing microcurrent, if you already have tense muscles in your face and in your neck, you're not going to see the results that you want to see. You're going to get some lifting, but you're not going to see that skin pick up as much, and you will see some of the skin hang. The reason why is your muscles are tight in your face. If you're a jaw clencher, more than likely you have tight muscles. If you're stressed, you have tight muscles. If you have neck pain, you have tight muscles. You want to release that facial tension. Do some Gua Sha, do some movements with your hand. I have a whole video that I just put out on how to release facial tension. You want to make sure you do facial massage at least 2 times a week, guys, or do your microcurrent treatment, do facial release massage, do microcurrent, do facial release massage. You can rotate it out that way. With the Myolift Mini, you only need to really use that 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on your concerns. I like to use it at least 2 to 3 times a week when I haven't been using it for a while. And then when my skin gets to where I like it, I switch down to once a week and then once a month. I haven't used the Myolift Mini for almost 4 weeks, and I think my skin looks pretty good. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of facial tension release massage, but I just noticed that my cheeks aren't as defined and my jawline isn't as defined as what it normally is when I'm using microcurrent. But you want to make sure you release that tension, incorporate some sort of facial massage into your routine, because if you don't, you will not see the results that you're looking for. And this goes with any microcurrent device that you're using on your skin. All right, let's get into my tools, shall we? Okay, so I have my box full of tools here. Okay, so tools are fabulous. And what I use these tools for is to release facial tension. Okay. So facial tools these aren't devices that use these are just tools. Okay. So let's talk about Gua Sha. So here is my favorite Gua Sha tool. This I use for basic Gua Sha. If you guys saw my facial tension release video, after I filmed that video, I broke my rose quartz Gua Sha tool. I love that tool because it's really easy for me to use on my neck and the larger areas of my face with my hands. And I loved how it had that wide cutout right there so I can use it over my cheekbones. I could use this one for that too, but this one is small and it's kind of a little bit awkward with my hands to use on my neck. I have this other Gua Sha tool. This one has the edges cut out. I got this from Wilder North, and I will have to say this is not my favorite. This is my least favorite one. I think that these could be finer to work in the fascia. I have been using this for my neck because it is slightly larger, but yeah, I do not like this tool. It's pretty thick. I prefer something that's a little bit on the thinner side. I loved that rose quartz one. I'm gonna have to source another Gua Sha tool. I'm thinking about spending some money on Gua Sha, on a really nice Gua Sha tool, but I haven't found the right one. I don't leave links for the Gua Sha tools because here's my thing is Gua Sha is very personal. You have to find the tool that you feel looks right to you, that sort of speaks to you. That's how I would pick my tool. Like I said, this is my favorite shaped one. It's so versatile. You can use it all over. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. So there I have Gua Sha. The next I have here is I do have a jade roller. Now this roller was gifted to me and I know it's not real jade. It just feels off. Like the texture is really off and it doesn't glide very often or very well. So I do not like this at all. I don't really like facial rolling too much, but you know, I should probably get into it a little bit more than what I should, than I do. I just prefer to do Gua Sha or to use my fascia tools to release the fascia. But these do work really nicely for product penetration. They feel really nice and cool on the face in the morning. I just don't really see anything with this. I prefer other tools versus a roller. So this I'm actually going to declutter because I know it's not real and I don't use it. So I'm going to get rid of that. My two favorite tools for fascia release are the Fascia Blaster by Ashley Black Guru. This is my favorite one to use on my face, and I love to use it on my neck and my chest. Love this tool. This is great. You can use this all over your body. You can use it in your hair or your head for scalp massage. The only thing I don't like about this for scalp massage is that your hair does get tangled around it, so that's not comfortable, but I love this one for the face. The other one I have here is this is the Amna by Mann. What I love about this is it's very ergonomic, easy to grip in all different directions versus the Fascia Blaster. What I don't like about this is it's really big on the face. And for me, I use way more pressure with this versus using the Fascia Blaster. Now, the Amna does have these little ears on it that you can use to release facial tension, do some pressure points, but you can use these little claws on the Fascia Blaster to do the same thing. This is great to use on your neck because it's covering a larger area. I actually like to use this on my neck more so than the Fascia Blaster because when you're using this on your neck, it is kind of hard to grip, especially if you have problems with your hands like I do. So this is great and it's really easy. My favorite thing about this, where to use this, is scalp massage. This is the best scalp massage tool ever. So fascia runs throughout your body. If you've been following me for a little bit, or if you watched my facial tension release video, you heard me talk a little bit about fascia. Our scalps are covered in fascia. This does an amazing job at releasing that tension. I love to use this with a really good, very nutrient dense hair oil. Gives yourself a really nice scalp massage with this, and it also feeds your scalp all the nutrients. You're able to really work this, work that oil into your scalp with this tool. This feels so good on the skin. It's great to use on other people too. Use it on your neck. Just don't use this on your face. I know Christine Beyer really likes this on your face, but I just do not like it. It's just way too aggressive. use way more pressure. So I have that. The next tool I have here is I have facial cups, guys. I do use these every once in a while. I don't use them all the time because facial cupping can be a little aggressive on the skin with the pressure. It kind of, you know, pulls the skin a little bit tight and you can get bruising with this. One thing too, I want to mention, if you have really distorted fascia in your face, you can get bruising. I've never experienced it on my face, but you can. Same thing with facial cupping. Facial cupping is really good at moving the lymph fluid out of the face. I really like these ones. I got these off of Amazon or Zico, but you know, these are a dime a dozen. You can buy any of them. I may do a facial cupping video. I'm not so sure because you have to be careful with facial cupping because like I said, it can bruise the skin. And it is kind of aggressive. I don't really recommend it all the time unless you know what you're doing with those. Please know what you're doing with those. The other tool I have here is, this is the Howlite wand from Skinowl. I love this massage tool. This is really good for pressure points, and it's also good for smoothing out the muscles and, you know, giving yourself some really good circulation. You can use this all over your face. You can use this for sculpting too. Very easy to use, easy to maneuver around the hands. I mean, with the hands and the face. This is really good for those of you. So for those of you who have active acne, I do not recommend facial massage. And the reason for that is because when you have pustules on your skin and you're doing Gua Sha, fascia blasting, or any kind of movement on your skin that where if you're taking the tool and it's going to be dragged along the areas, it can cause those pustules to break open and spread that bacteria all over the skin, resulting in more breakouts. What I do recommend for you to relieve your facial tension is pressure point massage. Pressure points are really, really easy. They feel amazing, and they will release tension. There's a lot of pressure points around your eyes. You have them underneath your cheeks. You have them right here in your jawline. You have them here in your forehead. If you do pressure point massage, if you have active acne, I always like to start out with doing pressure points before I get into my facial massage because it does release more tension in the skin. But that would be the best massage for those of you who have active acne. My last tool here is my favorite tool. This is the Kansa wand by Ranavat Botanicals. Now, you guys have heard me talk about the Kansa wand a lot lately. I've demoed it a lot lately. This is by far my favorite tool. This is so versatile. You can use this for pressure point massage. You can use this to do some sculpting, relieve facial tension, and this very special metal balances the skin. There's some points I want to point out with the Kansa wand that I will talk to you guys about, like what oils to use with it. By far my favorite tool. Now, I am doing a challenge on my skin. I have been using this on my skin every day for tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I use it first thing in the morning. When I wake up, I cleanse my skin, and I love to use it with the Radiant Ronnie. So I take about 2 to 3 pumps of Radiant Ronnie, put it all over my skin and my neck, and I do about a 10 to 15 minute massage, mainly 10, on my skin with the Kansa wand. And I will tell you, I have had some graying. So even though you can't see the graying, it's always good to go over your skin with a cotton round after, a wet cotton round, to see if there is graying. Because at first I never thought I was graying, and it turns out I was getting graying. Now, on Friday night, we had virtual happy hour with my friends. We had some wine. And when I got up on Saturday morning, I washed my face. I did the Kansa wand with the Radiant Ronnie, and I had graying. I had a lot of graying up here and on my nose. It was very visible. And guess what? That was because my skin was detoxifying because I had alcohol. So very, very interesting. What I have noticed by doing this is that, guys, since I've been doing this facial massage, I just love my skin. My skin looks so good. My skin is balanced. My pores look smaller. My fine lines are really minimal, but you guys, look, have you guys noticed how much firmer my skin is? I was under so much stress, guys. Like, it was unbelievable that I had so much tension in my skin that, you know, it was just hanging there. And look, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this was like really looking low and these were really apparent, but gosh, look at how firm and toned my skin looks, guys. I'm just so over the moon happy with my skin right now. Like I said, I've been doing the Kansa wand every morning for almost 2 weeks now. I'm going to continue to do it for the rest of the month until I'm, you know, I go back to work. When I go back to work, I'm not going to be able to do this every morning, but I will do it probably at night. But I just love the way that this makes my skin look. If you guys are seeing your skin look really laxed, where it's not, you're seeing like the skin hang, especially right in through here, more than likely you have facial tension. Incorporate that facial massage into your routine. It makes such a huge difference in your skin. Let me tell you. So I get a lot of you asking me, what oils can I use with the Kansa wand? So with the Kansa wand, you want to make sure that you're using oils that do not have any enzymes or any acids in them, such as, you know, glycolic, lactic, anything like that. No pineapple, no papaya enzymes. I would even probably stay away from hibiscus. Anything citrus, anything that's exfoliating, anything that's acidic, especially citrus oils, you want to avoid with the Kansa wand, because oils that are acidic will have a tendency to corrode the metal on the wand, and you do not want to do that. What I suggest for you is to use organic, if you can, high nutrient oils with high in vitamin content and mineral content. If you do some research on Kansa wand metals, most of the formulas have saffron, turmeric, and sesame oil in them. The Radiant Rani has all three of those, plus this one has several different forms of saffron. It has also, there's rose in here, there's rice bran oil. So this is the perfect oil to use with the Kansa wand. Now, it is only 20 mLs and it runs for $90. I know it's expensive. I love this oil. It's so good. My recommendations for the oils to use with the Kansa wand is if you have the Olena Beauty Oil from Hanua Skincare. This is a very nutrient dense and has a lot of minerals in it. You can use Olena Beauty Oil. Very good. You can use marula oil, argan oil. You can use coconut oil, which if you have I would prefer you not to use coconut oil, but if you don't have any issues with coconut oil, you can use coconut oil. You can use jojoba oil. Just anything that is organic and has a high nutrient profile, high in vitamins and high in nutrients, or yeah, vitamins and minerals. Those would be good oils to use with your Kansa wand. You don't have to spend the $90 for the Radiant Rani. There's also, if you do search Kansa wands, there is specific Kansa wand oils that you can buy that are a lot cheaper than Radiant Rani, but I love this oil. It's my favorite. I'm going to try tomorrow morning. I'm going to use Olena Beauty Oil, because what I have been noticing though, even though I love this oil so much, I have been using it every day for almost 2 weeks now, is that I'm noticing that my skin is getting a little bit dry. And so I think it might be from using this too much, because of all the nutrients that are in here, that it has a tendency to be kind of drying on the skin. It's either that or it's the jasmine tonic that's drying my skin, but I'm leaning more towards this that might be kind of drying on my skin. We'll see. I'm gonna play around with that, but it's either that or the jasmine tonic. For facial massage, what I like to use is a really nice oil. So far, what I have been loving for a massage oil is an oil with squalane in it. And the reason why I like squalane for massage is that for me, squalane stays on my skin a little bit longer. Squalane is really nice as a booster oil. And what they mean by booster oils is it carries the nutrients further down into the skin. It does feel heavier on the skin and it doesn't absorb into the skin as well. It just feels like it kind of stays on top, but it does pull the nutrients down into the skin. Squalane oil, or like products that have squalane in it, like this Cloud Collagen oil, I do not like to wear this under my moisturizer. I like to use this as a booster in my moisturizer, like add a couple of drops in a moisturizer, or use it for Gua Sha or fascia blasting. Another one that is another good oil that's used as a booster for your moisturizer is the Resilient C Antioxidant Booster from Natural Logic. This makes a wonderful Gua Sha and massage oil too. I love this. This really has like 30% vitamin C in it. So if you're concerned about brightening in your skin, this would be an excellent massage oil or to add into your moisturizer. The Cloud Collagen oil is great for those of you who are concerned with fine lines and wrinkles and lack of firmness in the skin. This has that lupine protein. It has antioxidants in it as well to help boost your collagen. I also like Rainy Strawberry Radiance Infusion. This is a great Gua Sha or massage oil too. This is really good at boosting your skin with radiance, and it has that really lovely berry scent to it. When you're doing your Gua Sha, you know, find an oil that it doesn't necessarily have a scent, but find an oil that resonates with you. I also like the Lovina Goddess Glow Balm. This is a really nice balm for a Gua Sha or facial massage. This has bakuchiol, kakei, and mothbean extract in it, and the tetravitamin C. This will give your skin a really beautiful glow. And another product I have here from Ashlyn Quinn is the Isola Rare Orchid Balm. This is a lovely balm for Gua Sha or facial massage. Gives the skin good slip, plus you're treating your skin with all that nutrients in there. I love the scent of this. I could take a bath in this. You know, it all depends on you. There's not really one oil that's necessarily better than the other. Just pick something that resonates with you, that's going to help with your aging concerns. And of course, with facial massage, I don't recommend anything that has exfoliating properties in it. Also, I would prefer you to stay away from stuff that has a lot of citrus in it, because, you know, citrus can be quite aggravating when there's stimulation to the skin. So I would avoid stuff with, you know, enzymes, acids, and citrus, essential oils or citrus in it. All right, guys, so we made it. I think this is going to be the same length as my other videos. Sorry, just so much information I want to give you. I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection of tools, and I have a couple more videos coming out for you this week, guys. Since I'm home, I'm putting out that content. I'm going to be answering YouTube comments tomorrow, so if I haven't answered your comment yet, I will be getting to it tomorrow, guys. I love you. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and stay healthy and safe, guys.